In June of 2022, the Arizona legislature voted to effectively dismantle public education by passing universal ESA vouchers. We have one chance to stop this bill from going into effect, a referendum of House Bill 2853. The Arizona Constitution allows voters the right to determine whether a law can go into effect via referendum. We have 90 days to collect 118,823 valid signatures so that Arizona voters can stop universal ESA voucher expansion once and for all. Please join us. Getting ready. Arizona lawmakers keep making it harder for citizens to exercise their constitutional right to place measures like ours on the ballot. So please listen closely and follow these instructions exactly so that every signature you collect counts. Follow these 4 simple steps. First, anyone can circulate petitions in Arizona as long as they're qualified to register to vote in Arizona. You need to be a U.S. citizen at least 18 years old, and you must be able to write and sign your name. You cannot be a convicted felon, and if you are not a resident of Arizona, please contact us for further instructions before circulating petitions. All signatures must be collected in person, and the petition circulator is required to personally witness each signer complete their information and their signature. So step 2, grab a clipboard, your black or blue ballpoint pen, no Sharpies allowed, and an official Stop Universal ESA Voucher Expansion petition. Step 3, immediately check the volunteer box in the top right corner of the petition and also fill in both county blanks on the front of the petition sheet with the county in which your signers reside. This information must be filled in before you begin getting signatures, or the signatures will not be valid. If you are being paid or were recently being paid to gather signatures for any other effort, please contact us ASAP for further instructions. Step 4, make sure the petition signature page is securely stapled to the sheets containing the title and text of the referendum. These must stay attached at all times. If the petition is detached from the stapled sheets, none of the signatures on that page will count. An important note, do not complete anything on the back of the petition form at this time. Getting signatures. As a volunteer circulator, your job isn't just to get signatures, but to get signatures that count. Think neat and complete with every single signature. Here's what all circulators need to know. Only signatures of registered Arizona voters count toward the goal of 118,823 valid signatures needed. So be sure to ask each person you approach, are you a registered voter in Arizona? Also, each petition sheet is limited to one county, and all signers of that petition must be registered in the county listed. So be sure to ask, are you registered to vote in Maricopa County, or are you registered to vote in Pima County, and so on. If you're attending a large event, you may want to have one clipboard for each county. Third, for a signature to count, each line must be filled out neatly and completely only by the signer. No other individual can complete any portion of the signature line. The only exception is assisting a person who is incapable of signing or printing their own name and specifically requests assistance. Please make sure your signers fill out each section completely. Missing or incomplete information like a city or a date can be grounds for the rejection of a signature. Signers must provide their actual physical address. Signatures with a P.O. box for an address will not count. If a signer does not have a street address, the signer may provide a description of the physical location of their residence. Signers must use a complete date, meaning month, date, and year. A date of simply 3/17, for example, may cause that signature to be rejected. Pay attention to the dates that signers are placing on the petition sheet. Oftentimes, when a petition signer uses an incorrect date, others follow. Be sure not to rush. Ask your signers to be neat and complete when they sign, and to keep the majority of their signature within the box. Remind them to use their full legal signature that matches the signature they used on their voter registration or when obtaining a driver's license. And double check to make sure each box is filled out completely. Be sure to show your signers that the zip code comes before the city. Remind them not to abbreviate the city name. If information is entered in the wrong boxes or your signer makes a mistake, just ask them to draw a line all the way through the incorrect line and start over on a new line. The petition sheets that you carry are your responsibility, and you must personally witness each signer signing their name and completing all of the entries on the petition sheets. Do not leave petition sheets unaccompanied at any time or just pass them around. And finally, be sure to thank your signers for exercising their constitutional right to refer universal ESA vouchers to the ballot and to demand that our public officials make public education a priority. Ready to turn in your petitions? A petition is a legal document. Signing this form means that you are promising that each person signed in your presence and to your best knowledge, all the information is correct and completed only by the signer. Do you have petition sheets with blank lines still available? No problem. You can still turn in petition sheets that aren't full or only have even just a few signatures. But once your petition is signed and notarized, you may not add any new signatures. If any signatures show a date after it's notarized, the entire petition may be disqualified. To make sure that all your signatures count, you must complete the backside of your petition in the presence of a notary public, who will then notarize the form. Do not sign the back of the petition sheets in advance. Here's the back of the petition. Make sure to clearly fill out all of the information. Print your name here and the county where you live here, then sign here and include your complete mailing address. Again, P.O. boxes are not allowed. Sign here using your full legal name and the signature that matches your voter ID or your driver's license. And when you're done, the notary will notarize the document. We are here to help. For more information, you can always watch this video again. Visit teamsosarizona.com, check out the Stop ESA Voucher Expansion fact sheet, or review the Secretary of State's new Petition Circulator training guide. If you have questions, contact your volunteer coordinator or email us at info@teamsosarizona.com. Paid for by Save Our Schools Arizona, not authorized by any candidate.